Welcome once again to our families, friends, faculty, and staff, and congratulations one more time to the UPeace class of 2008. As Camilo and I sat down a few weeks ago to write this speech and to think back and reflect on this year, we tried to find a way to sum up what has been an incredibly challenging and mind-growing year, to tie together our experiences, to paint a picture of the International Peace Studies class of 2008. And what follows will hopefully be a short account of this journey, some reflections on our year at UPeace, and a testament to the creativity and flexibility that we have learned here at UPeace.
Thank you. During our course of gender and peace building, we discussed the belief that privilege is invisible to those who have it. We think that this year we made our goal to change that belief, to make privilege more visible, and trying to find productive ways of approaching not only our privilege, but that of those around us. We were faced with numerous opportunities to begin to analyze and understand human needs. And we believe that the strength of the IPS students lies in our ability to know how to address these human needs.
In addition to this year we were faced with the beautiful challenge of building a community and embracing our many differences and our many similarities. Author Richard Bach tells us that the bond that links your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life. Rarely do members of one family grow up under the same roof. Over the course of this year, the IPS class has grown out of this respect and joy for one another. And whether through our difficult and long class discussions or our more comical debriefing sessions outside of class, we have developed into a somewhat large, mostly functional family.
Within the comfort of this family, we were encouraged to explore our personal narratives. We saw that peace is situational and that no matter how hard we try, sometimes it cannot be clearly defined. There are many correct answers to any given question. It depends on who's asking the question and who is answering the question. So in order to honor our individual experiences, Julia and I will share our personal narratives after 11 months at UPeace.
So in my reflections for this speech, I was reading back through my old journal entries and found one written in the end of August that said, "I'm certain that my greatest challenge this year will be a personal one. I need to remember to breathe, and I need to determine how I can effectively face culture, approach it positively, productively, and compassionately." This has been an incredibly emotionally, spiritually, and mentally challenging year. I have felt both blessed and tested by this community. I have valued our conversations and my incredible growth, and I have felt each one of my assumptions change and be strengthened through this growth. In our first IPS course of the year, Wolfgang taught us that in an energetic system, any energy that you put into the system remains, even when you remove yourself. He also taught us that when it comes to conflict, it is not always about mediating or negotiating. Sometimes it's about writing a new narrative, about redefining and re-explaining, and that is how we break the cycle of conflict. The class of 2008 has put some beautiful and strong energy into this system, and it has been an honor and a true joy to write this collective narrative with you all. Thank you for this year.
Thank you. I'm from Colombia. It's a beautiful country, full of working, happy, peaceful people. But as many things in this world, we are defined by the actions of a few. As you may know, peace is one of our biggest challenges, but it's also one of our biggest desires. And I think that during this year, I've learned some useful tools that will help me contribute to achieve this desire. And as I learn these tools, I'm certain that my classmates learn them too, and they will be able to contribute to this desire that I think it's a desire of all of us in the world in general. But I leave you peace more than with useful tools. I live with hope. The hope of knowing that I'm not alone in this quest for peace. Of knowing that my classmates and the UPeacers walk this path with me. my biggest lessons this year come from interactions, conversations, the friendship of all the people that I encounter through the whole year. When I was thinking about my experience here, I remember the magical realism or magic realism. It's an artistic genre which puts magical elements or illogical scenarios that appear in an otherwise normal and real setting. So this is how Garcia Marquez puts Macondo and how he built Macondo to be this magical but at the same time real place. And I think that UPeace is built the same way because I've heard so many times during this year only in UPeace. So I guess they have some similarity. It has been a year full of magical elements and illogical scenarios that appeared normal to us. Just think about the view from the campus, or think about the human diversity of UPeace, or think about the fact that we were studying in Costa Rica. It's magical, it's borderline illogical, but real. And I already miss this magical reality. Thank you.
So we've come full circle from the collapse of the road to the landslide of last night, and looking out at all of your beautiful faces today and thinking of our friends who can't be with us today. We wanted to say thank you to the entire UPeace community, to Don Victor, to Shirley, to the entire IPS department, and to everybody here for helping us find the tools that we need to begin our unique individual journeys, hoping to transform and affect the people that we encounter as we continue on our paths to becoming global citizens.
In closing, just hold it. One more thing. In closing, we will leave you with the words of Dorothy Thompson, an influential journalist from the US, who said that peace has to be created in order to be maintained. It is the product of faith, strength, energy, will, sympathy, justice, imagination, and the triumph of principle. It will never be achieved by passivity, but by passivity and quietism. Congratulations again, and thank you all for remaining active and loud voices for change and for peace in this world. Thank you.